Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow and Sun. I'm a human or something. Yes. And welcome to Shadow and Sun. I already said that.
Hi folks, tonight I'm going to show you how to make some biodomes for your sci-fi games. Larger ones for outdoors, smaller ones for inside your starships or bases. These are kind of designed to fit with the Dungeons and Lasers things we've been doing lately. They'll fit nicely in a corner somewhere. They're made out of some common and not so common household items. Got these little detachable flower bushes. We used a couple already. Gonna need some shrubbery, and I've got a container here of static grass.
Which may or may not be sawdust.
The main ingredient are these little gumball machine bubbles that you can get just about at any grocery store, Walmart, what have you. If you're really lucky, you can find them for free just sitting by the machines because people think they're pretty much garbage. But keep your eyes open when you pass by the machines. You see them, grab them, or you can always, treat the kids with, one of the silly items that they're selling in the machines.
Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them have like gems and stuff in them.
Yeah.
Plastic gems and stuff.
You're also going to want, for the bigger domes, we used a peanut butter lid, I think it was.
I thought it was filled
No, it was raisins, you're right, it was
No, I
raisins.
thought it was filled with like chilies and peppers.
No, that's what your mom and grandma repurposed them for. This is what the larger one will look like. It's also got a tea light in it.
I don't think that'll show up very well on the camera. But it is
Couldn't
cool.
find just plain white tea lights, and these solid orange flickering ones just didn't have the same effect, so we went with the multicolors. But these only work with the larger biodomes that we're making.
Also, by the way, this was something that we were gonna use. It's
There you go, get a better look at it.
so yeah, they do look really good.
Normally you probably won't be playing in the dark. And I got these plastic lids, or bowls, I forget where, but you can also use Starbucks or Slurpee or Icy lids, and they'll
That's
already,
what we were originally
we were
planning
hoping
on
to find those, but we just couldn't find them this week.
Yeah,
But
you had
if
these and you never said it.
If you use the hard plastic, you're going to need to take some sort of melting device. I just used a candle and a hot screwdriver and melted a hole, because if you try to cut this hard plastic, you're going to crack the dome and that won't look good. And then we're just going to, go ahead.
By the way, these things are from one of the gumball machine things, but we realized that what we used to cover this thing, and I don't remember who did it, but somebody put this on top of it.
And it covers the tea light perfectly. It looks like it's supposed to be
don't,
there.
You don't want to glue it for obvious reasons, so just maybe put it on, possibly fill it with something so that it sticks in better.
Yeah, we're actually using modeling clay for this project, so if you put a little modeling clay in there, it will give it a little hold in
Which we
the
were
door.
already planning on doing.
So that's the big
Also,
one.
by the way, you can make buildings and stuff with these.
Yeah, if you take some large bottle caps, which would be good for some of your 6mm scale games, like old Epic Space Marines or any other, Dirt Side or something like that, I think, or smaller scale. But now we're going to show you how we put these together. It's pretty simple. We started with these gumball machine lids.
Also, we're going to talk about these things.
Yeah. And you take your gumball machine lids, you're going to want to spray primer them. Otherwise, paint will not stick to them. Your basic Citadel or craft paint won't stick unless you give it a nice coat of primer. Then you're going to want to fill
Which
it.
you are going to want to use anyways because they're often a random color.
Yeah, you're not going to want pink biodomes or orange or what have you.
Yellow, red, blue. You're not going to want those colors. I mean, you might, but most likely you won't.
Then you're going to want to fill the lids with modeling clay, I recommend. You could probably fill it with just cardboard or something like that, but you get a little bit more control when you try to put the flowers in. You want to grab a couple of those?
Yeah.
Here's a smaller one we made with just one flower in it, or a group of flowers. We also made this one with a little bit different style gumball machine bubble. It's
That
actually,
one we did, we just found on the floor one time.
yeah, I'm not sure where we got it, but
On the floor,
oh, okay.
while riding a bike.
Oh, okay, and then you pop the top on, and it's pretty much never going to come off. It's a
Well, it will come off, but once you do it here, if you have one of those and if you know where to find them,
let us know.
yeah.
But I glued it to a basic water bottle cap to give it a nice little tech looking stand. Let's take some of these. You can put those in there.
I'm probably gonna only have these things.
Okay, you want to do one with? You
Just-
tell them how you made these little mushies. That was pretty clever.
Yeah, I wanted, because these are sci-fi things, I wanted, not only because they're sci-fi things, I also wanted there to be more than just this as plants.
Show 'em what you did. 'Cause that was
So I
pretty
took
clever.
a toothpick, I don't know how I forgot the name of that, and what I think what you should do, but what I did is I cut them in multiple pieces of different sizes, then I put a ball in them, then I painted them. But what you should do is you take one of these toothpicks, paint the thing green, most likely, but I think craft paints are better because you're going to need quite a few of these. And then once it dries on both sides, you're going to cut it in half. Well, not in half, you're going to cut it into however many pieces you want, but I think 3 or 4 is the most you're going to want. Make sure that you keep all the pieces, and then just I actually took cooking clay.
Fimo? Is it Fimo?
Yeah. Just random cooking clay that we have, but because we're never going to really touch it, I decided to just put a thing of cooking clay on the top of one of these, and it works.
Go ahead. Get them a few more mushies in there. I'll get the.
Just gonna put one more. You're gonna want quite a few of these.
That looks really good.
Chewy.
The peanut gallery is
Wait, the peanut. Wait, what?
You gonna put any more in there?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna just take some good old fashioned white glue. You don't want to use any other kind of glue when you're working with clear plastic. It'll fog up the clear plastic and look really bad.
We might want to wash these. But
I did. I washed them really good with Awesome.
Oh, just right now?
No, right before we used them.
Oh.
And then
Sure.
we put a little white glue in here. And then,
Are you kidding me? He does this again?
Come on,
Seriously?
come on,
That's
come
not
on.
what I meant.
and
Okay.
just spread the glue around there at the base. And then we're going to drop some static grass.
Why do you keep doing that?
Okay, come on. Down. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
You're not going to be a star that way, okay? All right, go. You're a good boy, now get out of here. Come on. Down. Oh my God. How can you not love a face like that? Because he's licking my face. Go.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah, I think he's
on.
gonna do that. This is what I meant.
This is
okay?
one jealous dog. This is the look of a jealous dog. See that? That's a jealous dog. Now go. Down. Come on.
I'm just gonna get off the shit. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough of that. Oh God.
Okay, enough of that foolishness.
Yeah.
Silly dog. Get the white glue in there. Sorry about that, folks, but you know, he's a jealous dog. Sees the family doing something, he wants to be part of the show. Try not to get too close to the edge because that's where the cap's gonna click in. And go.
Let's just get in some of the areas in between the plants, the mushroom things, whatever they are.
Yeah, the when the static grass lands on here, it's gonna push it around, and there we go. That looks good. Okay,
Yeah.
now we'll grab this. You want to sprinkle the grass in there?
Sure, I will do that. Just the normal grass.
Just this stuff.
So you take the stuff which is most likely sawdust. I think so. You grab.
Just a pinch, and just sprinkle it in there. We'll shake off all the extra. A little more.
And it looks like grass or moss, but it looks like grass. Getting in between might be a bit more difficult, but you can probably do.
Yeah, that'll be fine. When it dries, it'll let loose all the extra.
I'm just gonna get in a few more areas.
And then turn to the side so you can get over here.
That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, no, turn it back. There.
Okay.
I think
We'll leave that there to dry, and once it's dry, once the glue is dry, you just shake out the extra grass and you can reuse it. Now we're going to make a little bit larger one with the, which one do you want to do?
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. Remember to use this to stick the flowers in there deep?
Yeah. These ones you can probably do multiple.
Oh, definitely.
And you
Definitely.
can most likely even do the multiple types.
Yeah, we'll definitely put some of the mushies or whatever you call them. I'm going to do one as well.
Okay.
Get a yellow one in there.
Okay, I'll see if there's.
Room? There will be.
Yeah.
Because the mushrooms you can just shove in between.
I'm actually gonna test out the idea that I had here.
And the clay will hold them
This one.
pretty well. If you used cardboard or something like that, I think you'd have to build up the cardboard pretty high and cut and measure and things like that. And I didn't feel like doing any of that. Just figured.
Besides, clay is not that
We had a lot of extra modeling clay from,
a long time ago.
yeah. I'm just going to do 3 in here and then put some mushrooms in between them.
You actually probably could have. Technically, you could actually use already existing stuff and put them in, but that doesn't. I don't think that that's the most efficient way. I mean,
Yeah.
not the most efficient.
Yeah, we
but-
looked at some dried flowers and fake plants and stuff, and
I do think that you could.
that looks like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the one that I believe. Oh, never mind. The one fell off was this one. What about those bush things?
Oh, the shrubs. I'm going to show how I use them. You can put some little clumps around the edges if you want.
I actually had an idea.
I'm going to use the last mushroom here.
Okay. How many did you put in that thing?
4.
Also,
Make sure that that doesn't get in the way of the bubble.
Also, I'm gonna remove this. Actually,
Again with the white glue. Going to pour the white glue in here. And I think I'll put some shrubs in there too. What the heck. Okay, I think that's it for that. Spread the glue almost all the way up to the edge. People aren't going to, see that close up to them. maybe the first
Pass me the glue.
maybe the first couple of times you use these and show them off, people look, but I don't think they're going to see every little detail. You definitely want to put the shrubs in before you put the grass, I think.
Do I use this to spread the...
Glue? Yeah. I think that's good. Now, you got this basic shrubbery, spongy stuff. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of.
It almost feels like bread.
Yeah, it almost feels like bread, like old bread. Some sort of green bread, I don't know. But you can see it's pretty common for most crafters and model guys, and I suppose people who still do model trains probably use it a lot too. Just pop it in there, a couple of pieces. Still want to leave some room for the grass. Don't get it too close to the edge. And I think that'll do. That'll do. Now I'll get some of this static grass. Already looks like a little garden. That's more or less how it's going to look when it's done. Then we'll pop the lid on it. Obviously the glue's not going to dry during the video, but you definitely want to let it dry a good long time.
Might show these in one of our later videos.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll show all the crafts together, like the towers and the...
Maybe like once every few videos we're going to make a video where we just show off everything.
Now with this one, as you can see, I did most of the same things, except I added a little sandy sort of path with some rocks so that people could go in there and tend the actual garden. And same techniques: white glue, moss, static grass, the little flowers, the mushrooms. And I also have a little door, a hatchway I'm going to glue on there. I'm going to put right there so it looks like you have a way to get in there, and do something else maybe to make it look a little bigger, but it's a tiny little door piece from a Hurst Arts mold. I also have this little trick I use whenever I make a door. You might recognize these. These come from zip ties. This is a little connector where you feed the zip tie through to lock it in place. And I'll cut these off because to me they look like card slots. So you put that next to the door, and it looks like you gotta put your little security card in there to get through the door, little card key, if you will. We also made one out of a matchbox because I found this cool lid in my bits box, so I made just a little tiny little garden looking plant box, if you will, and then later on I'll glue this on the top. And it's not as clear as the other lids, but I think it still gives you the basic idea. It's just something simple you can put in one of your Dungeons and Lasers sci-fi rooms or whatever terrain you have, make it look like this is where they get their food instead of a replicator or something like that, or astronaut squeezy packs or what have you. They can have some fresh veggies and fruit while they're flying through space, I suppose. We're all out of the mushrooms, aren't we?
I think there might be like one.
Nope. I think we used them all.
Oh yeah, we did.
That looks really good. We'll do this last one here. yellow one, we got a blue one. Okay, we'll do red.
Or pink.
Yeah, I don't know what color it is.
I think that these ones are more pink than anything else.
This one is actually just a Coca-Cola bottle lid that I sprayed and then dry brush silver. Has just a little bit different effect. Makes them a little taller, a little deeper. If you put the dome on there, you'll notice it actually fits really well.
Which is surprisingly good.
You could also use this for taller plants, we were thinking, but I didn't have anything to put in there, so I'm going to use that. Again, put the little bit of white glue. You need the glue? You need static grass.
No, I need a yellow flower, or a yellow set of flowers.
All right. Put a little more glue in there. Spread the glue around.
Can you pass me the glue again?
Sure.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just seeing what works.
Okay.
I had an idea.
That's how you learn.
I had
Experiment.
I had an idea to make a bush with like the flowers in it, or small pieces of the flowers in it, and I am currently attempting that, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go well. I mean, if it's gonna go like really well, or if it's just gonna be decent, or if it's gonna not look good.
Oh, hey, there's one more mushroom. Do you need it?
No, you could put it with something else.
All right. Put it now.
Crap.
Ready for the grass?
Yes, I am ready for the grass. I'm gonna remove this one actually.
Don't worry if you get any of the grass on the flowers. It'll shake off when you're done.
Yes, it is not connected to any glue, so it'll most likely
Yeah.
not have anything happen to it.
This one definitely needs some more grass for some reason. Good?
Yeah, nothing happened other than I hit the camera of it.
All right, there you have it, folks. That's more or less what they'll look like when you're done. Again, remember to use white glue to glue the plastic bubbles on so they don't fog up. Biodomes for your games.
Also, we have a few more to make.
Yeah, we'll make more. What do you think?
So yeah,
Pretty cool? You look good.
I don't.
Here, let's get that light on before the
Well,
get that full effect.
turn off the lights maybe.
No.
Yeah, it's not really. I do like these a lot. I don't really see them being the most useful thing, but they're definitely good. I mean, I don't see many of these
Yeah,
really anywhere.
they'll be good for like a lot of like Star Wars games where you want, scattered terrain, but you don't want anything too, industrial looking, or maybe they're an objective, or maybe the settlers got to defend their farm, something like that. The little ones are going to look really good inside our Dungeons and Lasers spaceship build, so you can see what the people eat. But little idea I've been kicking around for a while. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back Sunday where the little guy's going to paint up Bobo again.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
Yes, I'll probably finish it. Almost finish it. I'll probably do some touch-ups after, just to do some things that aren't going to be possible off screen, but aren't worthy of their own video.
Sure.
But I'm probably going to mostly finish Bobo next time.
All right, folks. We'll see you then.
Tomorrow I'll probably be adding some small things that again aren't worthy of being in the video.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, have a good time in your life.
Stay safe, everybody. See you Sunday.